Have you ever wondered what really happens if you ejaculate every single day? Some people swear it boosts their mood, helps them sleep, even protects their prostate. Others warn it could ruin your fertility or even wreck your performance in bed. So which one is true? In a world full of myths, clickbait headlines, and half-truths, it's easy to feel confused, even embarrassed, about asking this question. But science actually has answers, and today we're going to break it down in a way that finally makes sense. By the end of this video, you'll know the real effects of daily ejaculation, both the surprising benefits and the hidden risks that most men never hear about. Some of these findings might actually shock you. Let's start with one of the most powerful and often overlooked effects of daily ejaculation: the chemical fireworks in your brain. Because when you climax, your body isn't just releasing tension, it's releasing an entire cocktail of hormones designed to transform your mood. These chemicals are nature's way of rewarding you. They're the reason why, after sex or even solo release, you feel calmer, lighter, sometimes even unstoppable. When orgasm happens, 4 major players flood your system. Endorphins, your body's natural painkillers, but also powerful mood elevators that dissolve irritation almost instantly. Dopamine, the reward chemical, the rush that fuels motivation and pleasure, the same spark you feel when you accomplish a goal. Oxytocin, the bonding hormone that promotes deep relaxation and trust, helping you feel emotionally safe and connected even if you're alone. And serotonin, the stabilizer that balances mood swings, lowers anxiety, and locks in that sense of steady calm. Together, they create what scientists call the afterglow effect. It's why so many men describe feeling not only satisfied, but also more positive and less stressed after ejaculation. Think about it. Modern life is stressful. Bills, deadlines, family pressures. We're always looking for ways to switch off the endless noise through binge watching, junk food, maybe even alcohol. But your body already has a built-in system to fight stress, and it doesn't cost a thing. Daily release can act like a natural reset button. For some men, it's the quickest way to lower daily anxiety, regain focus, and step into the day with a clearer head. And here's the surprising part. These benefits aren't just psychological. Lower stress means lower cortisol, the stress hormone that silently damages sleep, weight, and even testosterone if left unchecked. So what looks like a simple act of pleasure is actually a small but powerful health event. So the first big benefit of daily ejaculation is clear. It's not just about sexual release, it's about mental release. You're giving your brain a natural dose of happiness chemicals that make stress easier to handle, mood easier to manage, and life a little easier to enjoy. If you've ever felt sleepy right after sex or masturbation, you're not imagining it. That drowsiness is a very common biological response, and science has a clear explanation. When you climax, your body releases a hormone called prolactin. Prolactin is strongly linked to feelings of deep relaxation and sleepiness, almost like nature's sedative. On top of that, the same pleasure chemicals we talked about earlier, oxytocin and endorphins, work together to calm your nervous system, lower stress, and prepare your body for rest. This is why so many men say they fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer after ejaculation. For those who struggle with restless nights, tossing and turning, or even insomnia, that natural drop into relaxation can make a real difference. Better sleep means better recovery, sharper focus the next day, and more consistent energy throughout the week. It's a reminder that sexual release isn't just about pleasure. It can also be one of the simplest ways to help your body reset its internal clock. And with deeper, more restorative sleep, the benefits ripple through every area of health, from mood to productivity to overall well-being. Another effect of daily ejaculation shows up in your circulation. During arousal and orgasm, your heart rate increases and blood flow rises across the body, not just in the genitals. This process is called vasodilation, the widening of blood vessels. When blood vessels expand and become more flexible, oxygen and nutrients travel more efficiently to your organs and tissues. Over time, that means stronger cardiovascular function and support for healthier blood pressure. You can think of it as a light workout for your circulatory system. It's not the same as running or lifting weights, but it still trains your vessels to stay responsive. For men who want to maintain heart health as they age, that steady boost in circulation can be a valuable addition to overall wellness. One of the most talked about benefits of regular ejaculation is its possible role in protecting the prostate. Large studies have followed tens of thousands of men over many years, and the results point in the same direction. In one well-known study from Harvard, men who ejaculated more often, about 21 times a month or more, showed a significantly lower risk of developing prostate cancer compared to those who ejaculated less. The leading theory is simple. Ejaculation helps flush the prostate. It clears out old fluids, dead cells, and potentially harmful substances that could otherwise build up over time. By keeping the gland active and regularly cleared, the chances of cellular changes turning dangerous appear to drop. This doesn't mean ejaculation is a guaranteed shield against cancer, but the evidence suggests it plays a protective role. For many men, it's an easy, natural habit that could support long-term prostate health. Another benefit that may surprise you is the effect on the immune system. Some research shows that sexual arousal and orgasm can raise the levels of certain antibody proteins, including immunoglobulin A. This protein is part of the body's first line of defense against infections, helping block viruses and bacteria before they take hold. At the same time, ejaculation lowers stress levels, and that matters too. Chronic stress is one of the fastest ways to weaken immunity, making the body more vulnerable to illness. By easing tension and calming the nervous system, regular release indirectly supports a stronger and more responsive immune defense. Of course, not every effect of daily ejaculation is positive. For some men, it can shift from a healthy routine into something more problematic. The first concern is when it becomes a compulsion. There's a difference between choosing to ejaculate every day because it feels good and feeling like you have no control over the urge. If it starts interfering with work, relationships, or responsibilities, that's a sign the behavior is no longer balanced. In those cases, it can create feelings of guilt or shame and may point to a deeper psychological issue that needs attention. Finally, there's the effect on performance. If daily ejaculation is tied to fast, rushed masturbation, the body can get trained to reach climax quickly. Over time, that pattern can make premature ejaculation more likely during sex. It can also create performance anxiety, where the worry about lasting longer leads to difficulty maintaining an erection. This cycle can be frustrating and discouraging, even though it often begins with a simple habit. These risks don't mean daily ejaculation is harmful for everyone, but they are reminders that balance matters, and awareness of how the habit affects your life is important. So what does all of this mean? On one side, daily ejaculation can lift your mood, help you sleep better, improve circulation, support prostate health, and even give your immune system a small boost. On the other side, it carries risks if it becomes compulsive, if fertility is a concern, or if the habit conditions the body toward rushing. The truth is, there isn't one answer that fits every man. For some, it's a natural, healthy part of life. For For others, moderation works better. The most important thing is paying attention to how it affects your own body, your relationships, and your well-being. Science gives us the facts, but it's your experience that decides what's right for you. If daily release leaves you feeling balanced and healthy, it may be working in your favor. If it ever starts to feel out of control or interfering with your goals, that's when it's worth stepping back. Either way, this is not just a question about sex, it's a question about overall health. And now you know the full picture, from the surprising benefits to the hidden downsides, so you can make the choice that fits your life best.